remember sitting beneath an acacia tree. I can remember sitting beneath an acacia tree watching the construction of pyramids. And off in the distance I saw a bald eagle carrying 13 arrows in the hopes of a new world order in his talons. And all around me were signs and symbols, each telling their own story, but due to my peripheral distraction, I was unable to decipher their meanings. So I wrote my interpretation down my arms in poetic form, then concealed them beneath my long sleeves, only to be revealed to those that have eyes to see that there's a connection between the birth rate and the death rate. And assuming the masses realizes this fact, they will have a better understanding of why we're in Iraq. 5 billion people must be eliminated from this planet, and the Illuminati is doing everything in their power to accomplish this mission. So third world nations are now systematically targeted for deletion. In America, oh, you're Americans. If you can't see that the behaviors that we choose to engage in are self-destructive, then you're either senile or just plumb crazy. Because for years, secret laboratories have been producing incurable diseases while vegetation and livestock have been contaminated with deadly bacteria. But who cares? You continue to pursue your careers at any cost, and if she decides to have unsafe sex and catches the bug, then that's her loss. And it shouldn't have to be like that, but that's how it is. Complete control of your so-called freedom is the Illuminati's main objective, and they decide who dies or lives. So there's a new link in the food chain, and humans are ascending to the top of the list. So survival of the fittest is now upon us. Thank you. Last night I sat down with Nina Simone, and during our conversation, Nina looked me in the eyes and said, Bilal, write me a poem. Write me a poem that explains why the blues resurgence wasn't successful, and why is it that any art form that gives life to the living is ignored, while any marijuana smoking, law violating athlete gets all their applause, as if they discovered the cure for cancer or received the Nobel Peace Prize for transforming a quadriplegic into a world-class dancer. I thought I'd be slick and come up with some intricate rhetoric, but unlike self-serving politicians, I have a conscience. So my response was simple. Any attempt to write that poem would be an injustice, because I'm still trying to figure out why the have-not still have not, and why some 40 years after the assassination, the dream is still a dream. Hell, we're morally bankrupt, and the family unit is in foreclosure. Mom's working a dead-end job, and Pops is serving his last leg of a 3 to 9, and my little sister just dropped her second child and haven't even graduated high school yet. I guess the revolutionary mindset died when the Black Panthers, Bob Marley, and Malcolm X faded off into the sunset. And we continue to blame the system for our trials and tribulations instead of staring in the mirror and addressing our own demons, like black-on-black crime, missing in action father figures, and illicit drug sales perpetuates their erosion in the black community. So Nina, I'm sad to say that the blues resurgence had no chance for survival when self-deprecation is worn like a badge of honor, and life in the ghetto is reserved for many more generations to come, because we choose to accept the concept that I'm going to get mine when my life here is done. Thank you.